I'm GREYMOND. I'm an expert in OCD recovery because for the last 19 years, I've been helping people fully recover from OCD. If you would like to do personal coaching with me, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. You can sign up from there. Let's talk about what counts as OCD reassurance. I get this question over and over again from new clients. What counts as OCD reassurance? Basically, is everything that comes after the trigger that you are actively doing. So for example, you'll get, let's say, harm OCD trigger. What if I'm going to do something bad? Or what if I did something bad? That question is automatic question. That's not you. You have no control over that coming into your brain. So that's not reassurance. But when you hear that, or when you have an idea or a thought or a sensation, right? That's automatic. But when you hear or feel that, everything after that, when you're like, me? Really? Have this thought? Why did I have this sensation? What does this mean? Let me Google, ChatGPT, figure it out, ask everybody, try to replay the events over and over again. When you're doing those behaviors, you have to admit to yourself that these behaviors are under your control. You're choosing to do these behaviors. And that's what counts as reassurance behaviors. And whether it's in your head, such as rumination, whether it's physical things that you're checking, you're doing this to get reassurance that everything is okay. Actively doing this. So anything that falls under that category, including a lot of my new clients are coming to me with meta OCD reassurance behaviors. So this is when you're obsessively researching OCD recovery, supplements, whatever, meditation, yoga, whatever techniques for OCD recovery. I'm telling you right now, OCD is not that complicated. It follows a basic formula. Rumination plus compulsions plus avoidances equals your level of OCD and your level of anxiety. If you don't do rumination, compulsions, avoidances, 0, right? Let's say your anxiety cannot be up for a long time. Sure, there's a little bit of residual, but really it needs that fuel of you doing the behaviors to keep going. So if you actively choose not to do the behaviors, it will not sustain itself. It needs you as the power source. So if you stop giving it power, and this is where I always tell you, the tracking is really important because you don't even try to drop it all in one day. Because what's going to happen is you will fail, get discouraged, and will never try again. But if you just do a little less rumination, a little less compulsions, a little less reassurance behaviors, and keep bringing it down day by day, eventually you will hit 0. And again, when you hit 0, it cannot sustain itself. So it's a slow process. What you are doing is you're actually changing how your brain processes information. You're changing your brain chemistry. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get there because you're physically changing how your brain is operating. It's like when you start to think of it this way, that I am making physical changes in my brain with either doing the OCD behaviors or reducing the OCD behaviors, right? It starts to come into more focus because a lot of the times people will say, well, I've done the right things for an entire day. Why am I not fully recovered? Because, it's going to take a lot more than a day. Not too long, but it's going to take a little while to undo it and fix it on a physical level. So little by little, and everything that you feel you're actively doing, like I could have not gone on Google, but I did. Or I could have not asked for reassurance, but I did. I could have not sat in my room and cried for 3 hours trying to figure everything out, but I did. So those are the reassurance behaviors. And the more you allow yourself these behaviors, the more intense OCD is going to become. So being accountable, reducing where you can, that's the name of the game. Thank you for listening. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you would like to do private coaching with me, please sign up through youhaveocd.com. I'll see you tomorrow.